Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be a PvT between puCK and FoxeR here on Acropolis, the latter edition. Top left-hand corner is the blue Protoss player from the United States of America. It is puCK. And in the bottom right, it is the red Terran player, also from the USA. It is FoxeR. So two Americans going at it from the WCS Fall group stages. And once again, this was chosen by my screener Sniper Monkey, so it is excellent in some way. Holy smokes. Proxy racks here from FoxeR against puCK. Once again, if you are not favored in your matchup by a lot, then cheesing is one way you can even the playing field. The longer the game goes on, the more the skill discrepancy manifests itself. So I'm pretty much in agreement here with FoxeR that proxying is the way to go. And hiding it very well from this scouting probe. But once again, scouting probes can see there are no barracks in your base. Check your gas count and know what is coming. So, man, again, I wish that Zerg had the wherewithal to drone scout, because they would be saved from so many times from losing to proxy barracks, losing to cannon rushes. It drives me crazy. The pros don't do it, but you should. If you're a Zerg at like Masters or lower, like honestly, drone scout, see what's up. You can see this stuff. He's trying to block the attempt to take this gas. Oh, did go with the gas steal there and recognize that FoxeR wanted that and then said no. But it's going to be Marines here, so not a ton of gas is required. I'm not sure if he's going to start on Reaper production maybe, but puCK is just shutting this down. puCK is like, what up, friends? Why don't you not build a supply depot here? Also, throwing up a bunker on the low ground is FoxeR for these Marines. Blocking the hop-up spot here for a Reaper, which is not in production. And so far, kind of liking this for FoxeR, to be honest with you. I mean, he's going to go ahead and try to push up and do some damage with this Marine very bravely. Him against the world, shooting from the hip. Right? Because who needs to actually sight with your eyes? Maybe there's like a HUD inside his helmet that allows him to aim without really having to aim with his eyes. Because either way, this is hilarious. So the Stalker comes out. The Stalker can handle two Marines, which is why they are retreating back to the bunker. But the bunker's a problem. The Stalker doesn't want to deal with that at all. More Marine production has begun. He's making a factory back home, which is cool. All right, all right. I mean, why not just build it out here, to be honest? He's just going home. Okay, so it's some pressure. I mean, FoxeR's not really down anything. puCK's not able to expand, which is kind of throwing off his game a little bit. But he knows how to one-base it as well as anybody. puCK's been around the block a few 100,000 times, so you're not going to fluster him that easily. Another barracks on the way back home from FoxeR. And the factory got to be, I want to say, a Cyclone at this stage. That's probably what it's going to open with. And then the bunker can be salvaged as soon as it needs to be. puCK doesn't really want to take too many shots from these Marines. And there's only one Marine in the bunker, which I think he recognizes based on the lack of damage he's taking. So he's going to salvage the bunker, sacrifice the Marines, so the bunker can get salvaged for that 75 minerals back, which can be a big deal. And then this pylon that prevented the block off here, the puCK threw down here, and FoxeR's base is gone. Throwing up a bunker there too, because he figures that the Stalkers are going to move across the map, with the barracks in here actually going for the scout and distracting the Stalkers from doing that. So he sees the robotics facility, he sees the additional gateways, and this is interesting. All right, fair enough. He was going to build something that he canceled, and I'm not sure what that was. And it is a Cyclone, by the way. Here out of FoxeR, there's just too much utility a single Cyclone can have. It's really good against Stalkers. It's really good at taking down buildings like this, dealing with warp prisms. One Cyclone is great. You don't want to go mass Cyclone against Protoss for sure, but one is fine. puCK is expanding as soon as he's able to do so, and expansion coming up inside the main base for FoxeR. So we're kind of just settling into more of a macro-style game here. Worker count is fairly even. puCK is up in that, but mules exist, so the incomes are pretty darn close down there in that income tab. Gotta see, there was a way to do a graph. So that's income. That's regular style income here. That's control shift. Does that just work for control? That's just control too. I don't know. There's a fancy way to get there's the income graph that you see in the games cast by Tastosis and other people in official WCS events. I think I need to have a different overlay for that. Different replay interface. But anywho, got a Widowmine here, which I kind of love. I mean, you're expecting something to come from this way, and you've got that covered, friend. But it's just a front door attack with a ton of Stalkers. So, I don't know, man. Is FoxeR going to be able to hold this? Oh, there is a Warp Prism. Okay, so boy, killing that Warp Prism would be a huge get for FoxeR. He's got to be really careful with it, though. He's bringing SCVs off the line to make sure the Stalkers can't get a lot done. He's going to try to repair the bunker. He's got a Widowmine here at the front, too. Can he hold against this? This is pretty scary. Widowmine does get a shot off there, taking down a Zealot and one of the Stalkers. Trying to take down the War Prism. Can't quite get it there. Trying to kill a Stalker. And, oh, the pickup. The pickup breaks it. Widowmine wants to fire again. SCV's getting a surround on that as well. And puCK, oh, he loses the Warp Prism, but 10 SCVs have been killed. puCK is way up in economy. FoxeR might be over-responding to this with the number of SCVs that he has. It's a lot of bruised Stalkers, and puCK is forced to pull back. So FoxeR's going to go ahead and land his natural base, which I think is the smart thing to do. That is so many injured Stalkers we're looking at here. Nobody's all that healthy at all. So yeah, the Marines, the landed Viking doing bonus damage versus mechanical, which is what these Stalkers are. The presence of the Cyclone. Liking it. I'm liking what we're seeing here. The Widowmine, 2 Widowmines at the front too. A regular push is not going to do much here without Warp Prism to assist. Although, I don't know, that's a lot of Stalkers suddenly. And additional ones coming in here too. This is just regular Stalker stuff from puCK, man. He's just handling it. He's trying to... Oh, does snipe down the Cyclone. Big pickup. Big pickup. Widowmine getting picked out of the ground here too because there is an observer present in observation mode, and boy, suddenly everything's getting whittled down. There's a tank, but it's too late. Tank is done. Vikings can't handle it all by themselves. Oh, the control here. The number of Stalkers that died is fairly minimal for puCK in this last battle anyway. SCVs are here to fight, but it doesn't really matter. puCK is picking those off. I mean, if you can buffer for other stuff that's doing damage, sure. If you can surround these Stalkers, maybe. But at this point in the game, if all you're fighting with is Stalkers, you're done. FoxeR trying to extend this out as long as he can, but there's the GG. puCK wins game 1 of our sneaky twofer between these two players. And yeah, it's just puCK, man. He's methodical. He's smart. He's got good control, good mechanics, good micro. Holds against the pressure that FoxeR pulls up here very easily, and then just goes for a bunch of Stalkers. Didn't even have blink on them. Recognized that FoxeR was going to be behind and trying to catch up, and made a huge army of Stalkers and called it good. So 6 Stalkers went down, but ended up killing 8 Marines, a tank, a Cyclone, 2 Vikings, and 31 SCVs with 2 Widowmines and a bunker and a barracks, which the barracks was sacrificed. That doesn't really count. So nice job by puCK for game 1 here against FoxeR. Looking good. Honestly, looking really, really good. But that's going to be it for game number 1 for us today. Let's move into game number 2 here. Don't go anywhere, man. We'll be right back. All right, game 2 of our sneaky twofer is on Thunderbird. Top left puCK, bottom right FoxeR. And let's see if FoxeR tries it again. I don't think he will. But you never know. Because you can do whatever you want in StarCraft. You can go Command Center first. You can go Nexus first. You can do Nexus first. If you want here. puCK asks for a pause. FoxeR says, take your time. Like the mild-mannered, friendly player that he is. And yeah, no SCVs heading out early this time. So FoxeR's not going to proxy anything. And Thunderbird has such a long rush distance, I'm not entirely sure that is a good idea. But once again, Thunderbird is known for its long macro games and has a reputation for it. So some people just relax and just macro up without really scouting. But puCK here is scouting with his probe because that is standard for Protoss players in every single matchup. I like it a lot. Refinery timing says Reaper to me, but you know, Reapers are not very effective in TVPs because by the time it gets here, especially on a map as large as Thunderbird, there's a Stalker out or an Adept out, and it's really hard to scout, let alone kill something. So we will see if FoxeR goes for that or just a Marine. Just a Marine is, you know, fairly standard here in the TVP matchup, and let's see. It's gonna be a Reaper. All right, man, this Reaper's name is Blizzard. You know what you did. Yeah, we're still kind of upset about the Blizzard thing. I know we want to keep politics out of this for the most part, but it's just money is what it is. We decide with China on things because they have so much potential business available that there's no reason not to. Disney does the same thing. Hollywood in general does the same thing. Blizzard does it. All video game companies do it. Just represents a big, huge market. People want to be able to sell in China, and if you can't sell in China, you're just affecting your profits. That's all there is to it. So Reaper moving on out. Again, really not intending to kill anything, just checking for proxies more than anything else. It does do a better job at that than a Marine does, because Marines are slow walkers. You can stim it around, but you have to get stim first, and then it hurts the guy, and that's not great. So double gas taken here by Fox. We're going to see a factory coming up here next. Have to imagine that's what we're dealing with. And probably a Widow Mine drop, just standard in the TVP these days. And indeed, it is a factory. Okay, so feels like a starport after with the Widow Mine drops. puCK has prepared for this and dealt with it 100,000 times. He knows how to deal with it and has no problems with it. He's expanded. His expansion is coming in here. The timing is fairly even with a Nexus versus Command Center. And wow, that timing is actually kind of fantastic. That's done, and the Command Center is done. So within a couple seconds, at the very least, we've got Adept chasing Reaper out. Reaper, get inside the bunker! Oh gosh, you can't get inside the bunker. You guys get inside the bunker. Okay, that's good. Reaper hops inside the main base where he is safe. Oh, lifting the wall against the ghost and the shade of the Adept, going after an SCV here. 3 shots to kill it. Can it get inside the bunker first? No! Can't make it inside the house. Ah, this Adept is so mean. Already has a kill. 3 Marines and a Reaper should be enough to give this Adept pause, and she lets that transfer complete and gets out of there. Smart. Very smart play here by puCK. Gateway on the way on the low ground, going for the blink, which I think he was going for in the last game before it ended prematurely. Well, not prematurely, but he was counting on the fact that if he couldn't kill FoxeR in the first 6 minutes, he would want blink later, so he had blink going. Smart attitude from puCK. Like this guy so much. Cyclone coming in. Magfield Accelerator coming in. Is he going to try to race car mech here against puCK? Is that what we're looking at here today? That would be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Terran player try to go race car mech against Protoss just because, well, Immortals exist. And Immortals crush Cyclones so hard. Immortals exist. Charge lots exist. Like, it's just too beefy. Race car mech is really good against just the kind of weaker, flimsier Zerg armies, but not so good against beefier Protoss armies. So we'll see, especially things like Colossus just really wreck it too. There's just so many answers, but yeah, another Cyclone coming in. There are Marines though, so it's not straight up race car mech. A Marine Cyclone style push could be good. Let's see if we get that here or not. Worker count 41 to 35. Chrono boost is good. The Reaper does get his scout. Look at him get his scout off. What a hero. Okay, he's dead, but he did get a scout off here. He saw the Forge coming in. You recognize there's a Twilight Council. He certainly did. So Twilight Council is here. Probably going to be blink. He says, let's go ahead and have a bunch of Cyclones to deal with that. Adept trying to shade in, and there's a lift. Oh, he doesn't lift, but the shade gets in, gets a scout off, sees the starport with a tech lab on it. Oh, and then he lifts it as a fake off. Or a fake out. What was that? That was interesting. FoxeR going for it, though. FoxeR's like, I got my Marines, I got my Cyclones. All this is pretty good against Stalkers. So let's see what we can do. We don't have stim or anything, do we? Nah, man. No upgrades, no combat shield, no +1 attack, no anything. These are unupgraded Marines, ladies and gents. Which means they're not fast. They don't hit particularly hard, but they're still decent against Stalkers. Especially if the Stalkers don't have any upgrades themselves, and they won't at this stage of the game other than the blink. +1 attack's on the way, but it's going to be some time before it gets there. So, Stalker... Oh, that's a lot of Stalkers, though. Alright, well, that Cyclone is dead. And that Cyclone is dead. And now the Marines are in trouble, and yeah. Against Blink Stalker, when your opponent's army is a lot bigger than yours, it's going to be a bad time. FoxeR. Oh, FoxeR. You're in immense amount of trouble, my friend. That is a lot of dead Marines. Okay. What the heck? Is that a Widow Mine drop on top of cannons? Oh no, landed a Viking up here to kill some stuff. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll accept it. We'll accept Viking landing up here to kill some stuff as a correct answer. Dies to, well, that cannon. Unfortunately, that was not a great idea. So army supply is 24 to 8. I don't know how FoxeR wins this game either, to be honest with you. He's got a Raven, which is cool. He's got 2 Marines in that bunker, which is not as cool. He's going to lose it instantly. Cyclone fighting. Once again, SCV is forced to meet shield here. Auto turret kind of helping a little bit. But puck's up 30 to 15. 30 to 15 army supply. All right, SCV's fighting on in. Raven actually dodging out of there. Pretty good control here. Out of FoxeR. Marines Marauders in the mix now. Love to see Marauders against Stalkers. The blink control here, though, is kind of insane from puCK right now. He's blinking the wounded Stalkers to the back. Has he lost any Stalkers from this group? I don't know that he has. The blink Stalker is almost Alpha Star-esque right now. I mean, it's not Alpha Star, because Alpha Star is incredible to behold, but... oh, the blinks. The blinks. Just falling back and back and back and back. That is a 30 SCVs down for 1 Stalker in this game. Okay, that Stalker's dead, because the Marauders are a little bit scary. The Widowmines are a little bit scary here, too. Everybody's injured because of the Blink Stalkers. The Blink has been so good on these Stalkers. Stim's coming in, Combat Shield is coming in, but it's 57 to 30 workers. I mean, this is just FoxeR kind of getting overwhelmed right now. And it's not even with splash damage either. It's just with Blink Stalkers, which, okay, is a viable thing. Nice Blink out of that surround by the SCVs. Blink is such a viable and versatile tool in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing, and puCK is just one of those dudes. He knows how to Blink Stalker, and he's really taking huge advantage of it. Kills a Mule. Kills a couple more SCVs. Gets a Supply Depot, which doesn't supply FoxeR because, again, he's lost so much stuff already. The Marauders are in here trying to fight. Sorry, camera, got away from me there a little bit. Again, just picking off Marines from distance. Stim is done. Right, making the Marines a little bit scarier, and puCK just pulling back. If you want to fight me with SCVs, I will absolutely kill your SCVs. I will accept that as a sacrifice, and now I've killed 14 more. Total SCVs down is 46. If you lose 46 SCVs in the first 8 minutes of a PvT, you're going to have a bad time. Natural base down. FoxeR getting wrecked here. The Marines stimming forward. They do catch a couple Stalkers. Again, the Blink is back in action, though. It does get the command center. The repair is trying to save it, but nope. puCK says, no. I'm going to win this thing with my Blink Stalker prowess. What are you going to do to stop me? The answer is not much from FoxeR. So rough go of it. Just a regular old Blink Stalker attack there. FoxeR, when he lost that game in the middle, when he lost those 2 Cyclones for nothing, then the Marines all got picked off for nothing. It was bad ratio, is what I'm trying to say. So end of the day here, Stalkers 5 kills, 2 kills, 7 kills, 2 kills, 8 kills, 5 kills, 3 kills, 0, 1, and 4. Really effective plays here out of puCK. I mean, the resources lost difference here is 7,000 to 2,000, which is over 3 times as many resources lost for FoxeR today. 11 Stalkers died and 1 Adept in exchange for 29 Marines, a Raven, 6 Marauders, 3 Cyclones, 51 SCVs, 2 Widowmines, a Viking, and an Orbital Command, and a Bunker and a Supply Depot. Like, that is just some efficient stuff there at the end of the day. That's just puCK out-macroing FoxeR. Out-microing FoxeR. Just outclassing him pretty much here. I mean, puCK is definitely one of the 3 best players in North America right now, at least in the United States. And he showed it. He showed it here today. FoxeR has a little bit of a ways to go here in his TVP to be able to catch up to somebody as good as puCK is. So good stuff, man. Good stuff overall here today. And that's going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.